Hello, my PS81 friends, and welcome to week 10. That's right, 10, double digits, 10 of remote learning. This week, we are going to be doing something very special. I was in a meeting with some fifth graders last week, and they requested that we make ice cream. That's right, we're going to make ice cream. You don't need any fancy ingredients or any fancy machinery, but we are going to make ice cream today. Before we start, I thought that we would go into a little bit of how we get the ingredients, the main ingredient for our ice cream. Well, you know, it comes from a cow. It is a dairy product, but before we get the stuff from the cow, it starts with growing of the crops. There's a farm, it's a dairy farm, and they grow crops. Now they grow crops and then they harvest the crops. Why do they do it? They need to feed the cows. The cows need to eat. They are the star of a dairy farm. From the cows, then they need to get milked. From the milk, they process the milk. They put it into different parts. So you have your regular milk, you have your cream, your skim milk, and that all depends on the milk fat that's in the milk. They process the milk and then they make it into ice cream. Now before this, I only thought there was one kind of dairy cow. Well, I was really, really wrong. There are actually six different kinds of milk cows. Okay, none of them are chocolate milk cows. The first kind is called a brown Swiss cow. Where do they come from? You guessed it, Switzerland. Switzerland is a country in Europe, and their milk is known for making great cheese. Swiss cheese, you know, like my brain, the holes, things fall in there. Another one is called the milking shorthorn. And they are known for their long life. They have a very, very long life. We have the Guernsey breed of cow. They are famous for their milk. They have the highest beta carotene, which is a type of vitamin that we need in their milk. This one is the Ayrshire breed. They come from Scotland. And they also have a high quality of milk. The Jersey cows, nope, they don't come from New Jersey. They come from the Jersey Island, which is in between England and France. And they are known for having the highest concentration of milk solids in their milk, including protein, which is what we need for like cheese. Yeah, protein. And these are the cows, the dairy cows that I only thought was in existence. They're called a Holstein cow, and they're either black and white or red and white, and you see them a lot around if you actually go to New Jersey or you go to Texas or you go to upstate New York, where you see some of these dairy farms. And the reason these ones are so popular is because they have the highest milk production. They make the most amount of milk out of all these cows. During their lifetime, they actually produce an average of 22,540 pounds of milk, each one cow, and 819 pounds of butter fat, which you use to make other kinds of things. So I want to thank the fifth graders because you guys, you know, I learned something from this. So now on to making ice cream. Back when the third graders did a survey, and they surveyed grades 2 through 5, asking them what their favorite ice cream was. And after looking at the results, we found out that the favorite ice cream in PS81 was vanilla and chocolate. Okay, so we're going to be making a vanilla, and I will show you how to make it into chocolate. So these are the things that you're going to need. Again, no fancy equipment. You need a jar with a lid. Okay? And you need 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Mine just says heavy cream, but that's what it is. It's heavy cream. 2 tablespoons granulated sugar. That's just the same kind of sugar that you have every day. It's not powdered sugar or brown sugar or yellow sugar, I think I saw in this store. A half a teaspoon vanilla extract. You can use vanilla beans if you have vanilla beans. You take the inside of the bean and you scrape it out. I have vanilla extract. It's easier, and not everybody likes beans in their ice cream. And that's it. You just put it in a jar and shake it. Now, I'm going to take the jar. I'm going to take the heavy cream. Handy dandy measuring cup. I'm going to measure 1 cup. And we're going to pour it in. Here's a tablespoon. I'm going to take the sugar. Here's 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons of sugar. And here is my vanilla extract. We need a half of a teaspoon. Half of a teaspoon. I'm going to put that in there. Then you're going to take the top. Make sure it's on really tight and shake it. Now you're going to shake it for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, now this is going to be vanilla ice cream. Okay, after you shake it, I'm going to show you what to look for. But while we're waiting, while I'm shaking it, if you wanted to make this chocolate ice cream, before you started to shake it, you would take unsweetened chocolate, like this, and put 1 tablespoon into it before you started shaking. If you wanted to add strawberries, it's very difficult to do with 1 hand. If you wanted to add some strawberries or bananas or peaches or any other kind of fruit, you would chop it up and you would put it in the bottom of the jar with the sugar before any of the other ingredients. So you would put the strawberries or the bananas or peaches or, I don't know, pineapple or cherries or any other kind of fruit. You would chop it up and you would put it in the bottom of the jar with the 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then you would add the rest of your ingredients before you shake it. If you want to add dry and like cookies, I have cookies right here. You want to add cookies or chocolate chips or marshmallows or sprinkles or these kind of sprinkles, you add them after. So wet ingredients like fruit before you shake, dry ingredients like the ones I showed you after shaking. Now, you know I can't just leave you with measuring math. I have to show you some other kind of math. So now I have 2 different kinds of sprinkles here. I have these sprinkles, which are kind of long and skinny. And then I have these sprinkles, which, if you see, they are round. Now these round sprinkles are called nonpareils. Now you might want to say, well, Mrs. Tibbetts, who cares? Sprinkles are sprinkles. Oh, no, 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 they're not. These round ones are called nonpareils because they have no parallel sides. Whereas the regular sprinkles, making a big fat mess here, guys. And I stop shaking. They have two sides that are parallel and two sides that are not. So that's why the round sprinkles are called nonpareils. Look at that, math in your ice cream. Who knew? I've been telling you all along, math is everywhere. Everywhere. So you're gonna keep shaking and shaking and shaking. Again, 3 to 5 minutes. And then after, it's been about 3 minutes, I'm gonna do 1 more minute because I stopped shaking a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, and if you don't have heavy cream, I encourage you to try it with whatever other kind of dairy products you have. You have milk, try it with milk. If you have coconut milk, try it with coconut milk. You have half and half, try it with half and half. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's great to experiment and find out what happens. They do say that it helps that ice cream usually has a milk fat of 6% or more, and whole milk is only 4%. So if you have something more than that, then that might work a little bit better. But who knows, if you have milk, you might just have to shake it a little bit longer. Maybe if you have siblings, you could play, pass the jar. Everybody take a turn. Okay. Oops. Okay. After a couple of minutes, you're going to open it up. And you should take a spoon. And if you put it in, and it coats the back of the spoon like this, then it is ready. By ready, I don't mean to eat it, although that does taste delicious. You're going to take this and you're going to put it in your freezer for 3 hours. 3 hours. After 3 hours, you take it out, get out a spoon, and enjoy. Now, I made some chocolate ice cream earlier because I wanted you guys to see what it would look like. So this is the inside of the jar of the vanilla that we just made. And this is the inside of the chocolate that I made earlier. See? Mmm. Cold. Delicious. So, maybe send me a picture of your ice cream. Maybe send a picture of to me of you enjoying your ice cream. Or send me a little message of what you thought about this activity. And you could send it to me on this assignment or on chats, or email me at btibbetts@schools.nyc.gov. See you next week, guys. Enjoy and have fun. Bye.